Hello, wrestling fans. As many are aware, Vincent Rosa, who competed as the Jurassic Juggernaut Vince Steele, passed away this past Sunday, March 16th. He was a month away from his 40th birthday. I was not in attendance for the show in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, where he competed against three other men, and all of a sudden had seemed to have a heart attack. And the ambulance didn't respond till first it was reported 45 minutes later, but it turned out it was like just 20 minutes after they were called. And Vince was eventually taken to a hospital, and I don't know if he had already died in the ring or died on his way there. Vince mostly wrestled for Ace Pro Wrestling, American Championship Entertainment. I saw him there compete numerous times, whether it was in Union City, Wallington, Newark, Pagoda, and Teaneck, New Jersey, which has been the home of Ace Pro Wrestling since 2021. I saw him compete against the likes of Dan Moff, Astro Morales, Anthony Gangone, fellow monster big men like TJ Marconi, Kerr, who at the time was known as Adam Payne, Christian Faith. He was formed a tag team with Andrew Tiny Johnson. They were known as Steele Johnson. Unless I'm mistaken, Tiny's lost a lot of weight since leaving wrestling. In 2010, they faced each other in a Loser Leaves Ace match, which Tiny won. I was so bummed out when Vince lost. Vince wasn't seen on an Ace show again until late 2011 at the first show in Wallington titled A New Era Has Begun. That was the name of the show. I don't have that one on DVD, where Steele aligned himself with Cade Lothbrock to ignite the New Age Wrecking Crew, which lasted a good 3-4 years, I think, in Ace Pro Wrestling. It was a pretty good faction put together. Also along the way, Bill Carr, Big Game, Smith Big Game, currently known as Bull James, was part of it. Nikki Adams, Debbie Kane, eventually Dorson Creed was a part of it. Of course, many have said, many in wrestling who have seen how he is outside of the ring, they said he was very nice. I never did get to have a picture taken with him, but I did buy T-shirts from him in the past. For those who can't get a good look at this one, this was the first shirt I bought from Vince, where he's kind of depicted as a King Kong surrounding the seems to be like the Empire State Building. Unfortunately, this shirt I bought it. It's a 2X. It's a size 2X, and this, along with my other 2X shirts, shrunk in the wash over the years. But then eventually, I ended up buying this one. I'm probably gonna have to wear this eventually down the road on a show when I go to an indie show somewhere. This is a size 3X shirt. I haven't worn this one in a long time, but as I said, I'll probably have to wear it. So now that Vince Steele is no longer in the world, I'm definitely gonna have to wear it at a show. Vince, as I said, he was part of Ace Pro Wrestling, or maybe a staple in Ace Pro Wrestling, and he was one of the reasons I enjoyed going to Ace shows over the years. He was a 2-time heavyweight champion, 2-time Diamond Division champion, 1-time tag team champion with Bull James. He eventually was managed by Mr. Mustafa, Mustafa had previously managed the Middle East Connection in Ace Pro Wrestling. Another big man Steele wrestled, Wrecking Ball Legursky. Who else did I see Vince wrestle Steele compete against over the years? There was others, but also aside from Ace, I saw him compete in. He did. I think he competed in BCW. he competed in Pro Wrestling Magic. He was in a Chaz Memorial Rumble one year. He worked for Now You Create, which did a show in the Bronx. I don't think that company's around anymore. Violence and Suffering, now known as Arrival Wrestling. I forgot what other indies I saw him work for over the years. Oh, I forgot. Here's another one that's not around anymore. This may be the first time I saw him wrestle. W4L, Wrestling for Life, which only did 2 shows in the Bronx back in 2007, but I only went to the second show. I didn't go to the first. You know, Vince stood about, unless I'm mistaken, he stood about 6'5", 6'6". Not sure how much he weighed, if he was over 300 or over 400 pounds, but he was one agile big man who could really move around that ring. You know, it's just hard to put in words. I'm sure so many are shocked and saddened that he has perished from the world. I personally will miss him seeing him in the ring, and he's as said, many said he was very nice when he wasn't in the ring, and he was sorry. You know, it's hard to put in words, and I will say that. Hold that thought, folks. Well, as a last final tribute I have for him, he came out to various songs for entrance music over the years. This right here was my favorite entrance music that he used. That I really like this. My favorite out of all the entrance themes he had over the years. So, Vince, I hope you enjoy this. Whoa. Hold on, folks. Try again. Yeah, I get it, you're an outcast. Always under attack, always running the pack. No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I get it, you're an outcast. Always under attack, always coming in last, throwing up the pass. No one knows you anything, I think. You need shotgun blast, a kick in the ass. You're annoyed. Watch your back! Oh my Google, another loose cannon gone bipolar. This much slower. Quicksand, no sense of humor. I'm still laughing like hell. You think that by crying to me, looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you're infected by social disease? Well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with a gun, but when you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. I'm so sick of this tombstone mentality. If there's an afterlife, it'll set you free. I'm not gonna part the seas. You're a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think that by crying to me, looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you're infected by social disease. Well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with a gun, but when you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with a gun, but when you're gonna wake up, you're gonna wake up and fight. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with a gun, but when you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself, you're gonna wake up and fight. You're gonna wake up and fight. When you're gonna wake up and fight for yourself. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. Once again, Vince, you are going to be missed by so many as time goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will all share this with those you know, and rest in peace to the Jurassic juggernaut, Vince Steele.